What is up, guys? So the Canelo Alvarez and Kamaru Usman beef has been brewing over the last few days on social media. It all began when Ali, who is the manager for Kamaru Usman and some other high-profile UFC fighters, decided to go on Twitter and pretty much call out Canelo, calling him a chicken, saying that, he's ducking, opponents like Kamaru Usman. And this prompted Canelo to kind of be like, hey, who the hell are you? I have no idea who you are, Ali. And Usman, coming to defense of Ali, pretty much said, you know exactly who he is, and let's calm down before anyone gets hurt. Which again prompted a pretty hilarious response from Canelo, pretty much saying like, hey, it's not gonna be me who's gonna get hurt. And Kamaru pretty much replied back saying, you tell me, is it gonna be in the octagon, or is it gonna be in the boxing ring? Where are we gonna square down? Because I'm down to find out, who's gonna get hurt in this confrontation. And Canelo pretty much saying, if we're gonna fight, it's gonna be in the boxing ring. And there's some other back and forth between them guys. I mean, the tweets are gonna be here on the screen. And Jake Paul also wanted to get involved, pretty much saying that, pointing out some hypocrisy from Kamaru Usman, saying like, hey, you always say that boxing is dead, yet you're trying to have a huge payday against Canelo. How does that make sense? Pretty much Jake Paul wanting to hop into this fray and, box either one of them. I mean, Jake Paul is just trying to get his name in the mix because attention, right? That's Jake Paul. And he's also having his own feud with Michael Bisping and Jorge Masvidal on social media, which is an entire different video and topic for this day. But, guys, this entire saga between Kamaru and Canelo and on social media, this whole saga is really just, I think it's pretty silly, right? Because again, I made a video on this before, guys, and Kamaru Usman really didn't stand much of a chance against Canelo Alvarez in the boxing ring. I think we all can kind of recognize that and get behind that and realize that Canelo Alvarez would finish Kamaru Usman pretty easily inside the boxing ring. And then I think that's the reason why Usman even mentioned like, hey, you're gonna box me and you want to go in the ring, in the octagon. Like, we all know Canelo's never gonna step foot in the octagon. It's gonna be a boxing match. And I mean, this is just all trying to stir up hype around this fight. But again, guys, there just isn't a draw for Canelo and Usman like it was for Floyd versus Mayweather. It's just even though I knew McGregor was not gonna win and against Floyd, there was an argument to be made that, hey, I mean, at least McGregor is a pretty prolific striker. I mean, Usman's a ground and pound guy. Sure, he is a good striker, but it just doesn't have the same pull as McGregor and Floyd that Canelo and Usman has. And it really just feels like forced beef. It feels pretty stupid and dumb, and it's like, how much longer does this even continue? Because if they are going to fight, guys, it's not going to be until a very, very long time. Because even Canelo, in one of his tweets in this entire saga, said, hey, I'm not going to fight you until I cement my legacy as a pound for pound king. So this fight might not even happen for another 6-8 years, guys. So this is all pretty premature, and it's all in the air whether or not Kamaru and Canelo will ever box. I mean, I hope it doesn't happen, right? But this seems super forced, really dumb. A lot of people think Ali just stoked the flames for this, but guys, there's no draw to this. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, are you guys excited to see this potential fight? Because I have no appetite for it at all, unless it's a mixed hybrid MMA fight, MMA boxing fight. Other than that, I mean, in that case, Kamaru Usman has a much better chance of beating Canelo. But if it's a traditional boxing match, I have no appetite for this, guys. But yeah, I mean, what are your guys' thoughts on this entire saga, this Twitter beef back and forth? I mean, do you agree that it's stupid? I mean, do you even want to see this fight if it was announced? Let me know, guys. So thanks for watching, and subscribe for more videos like this in the future.